I'm hanging out on the Tubbo.net server. I know it's been a minute, but why am I back now, you may ask? Well, Tubbo recently held a 24-hour community build event, and I wanted in. What did I build, you ask? I can't wait to show you. This boat is massive and incredibly complicated, was it, to build. Let's see if I can land it. Oh, I'm so talented at Minecraft, but now I gotta get all the way back up. I love how I say how talented I am at Minecraft after I literally just jumped off my own boat due to total inadequacy. But, you know, water bucket clutch. Alright, so this is the top deck. These are the two masts that hold up the wooden structure around the giant blimp. Here, we have, right below the top deck, we have the captain's quarters, my luxurious bed, of course. This piano that I made. Off to the side, we got some cool crew quarters, which I think is pretty fun. They're sort of just mirrored either way, but I think they're cool. If you like balls, you can come up this neat looking crane, drop down, and enter this storage area. Chests currently pending, coming soon. The exit is a little bit awkward. You kind of just gotta jump onto here. But, you know, that's a really great segue into the next area of the boat. We got the lower deck with... hold on. Who is this Elite Nightmare character? I have literally not once been assisted in my build by Elite Nightmare. I have no idea who that person is. They're trying to take credit. They're usurping... You know, they're actually trying to usurp the credit for my dope build. Begone, Antonio, beguiled snake. Anyways, just a regular wall. Nothing too unassuming about this wall, except, boom, secret room, because I can. It's actually pretty cool. I didn't want to use all this space in the main area. I sort of wanted it to be walled off rectangularly, and then I was like, wait a minute, but I have all this spare room back here. What do I do with it? Down here, these are just kind people complimenting the neatness of my build. And then, you know, standard lower deck stuff. I mean, there's nothing really I can put here. I mean, there's not really a lot of practical stuff to this server, being that it's at risk of shutting down any minute because it's literally 11 days past its due date. I spent a lot of time on a lot of the finer details of this ship. Again, like the wooden mast around the whole blimp, and the propeller, of course, which is super cool. To get off the ship, you have to walk the plank and jump for it, which I think is a fun little way of getting down from a pirate boat. Now, all the wool for that massive ellipsoid did not just spontaneously appear. I had to make it myself. So, if you look down here, there's a full pen of just a ton of sheep. There's actually a whole second layer of grass blocks under here so that the sheep's wool would replenish. Literally every single session of shearing in this pen costs an entire pair of shears. Like, it literally wears down the durability almost completely on shears to shear all those sheep. But, you know, totally worth it for the build. It's slabs. Yeah, okay. It's totally slabs. There we go. Now, just because I'm the coolest builder on the server doesn't mean I'm the only builder on the server, because there are a ton of really awesome projects that totally slap. For example, there's a whole railway project. It's actually an entire network of rails that people had to grind for to get all the iron and gold and redstone. And it is super, super cool. It's actually called Monument Station because of its proximity to this monument for the king, the one and only. But yeah, the railway actually leads all over the place, including in proximity to this guy, Shoom's house. Shoom is one of the biggest builders on this particular event. A real upstanding citizen like Shoom has built this crazy building, and this crazy house, and this crazy lighthouse, and all of this terraformed land. Shoom is actually probably the real best builder on the server. The dude has made some really crazy cool stuff. I could not aspire to this level of creation. Over on this back corner of the map, there is a bunch of giant pits, like this thing right here. There's actually pits all over this place. There's this thing called the Doomsday Project, and the mod church, which came about after about the third or fourth day of the server not being shut down when it was supposed to. And people got crazy and thought that mods were just waiting for the perfect moment to strike and steal everyone's happiness away. So they built a religion to appease them. Of course, the end is here, it's all over, is sort of the motto of most religions. So, you know, they really did it right. As you can see, so much cool stuff being taught to the, parishioners here at the church. Doomsday preaching type of stuff. Very fascinating. But I think my actual favorite place on the server might be right down here. And no, it's not Monument Station. When I say down, I mean down. My favorite place on the server, I think, is the -54 project. So some deranged lunatics got together and decided they wanted to dig out the entire underground across the entire bordered area, just at -54 and up to -57. And, the creative geniuses that they are decided to name the -54 dugout area -54. But, all joking aside, it actually is a really awesome project and is crazy that people actually decided to make it. There's like a whole cow farm down here and a sheep farm that's almost as cool as mine and a carrot field that's huge and massive and awesome. Don't kill the slime. Yep, there's a slime sanctuary on the server, and it's because all the slimes are actually named. It's a real community down here. And, what would a good community be without the scourge of drugs? These were gifted to me on my first day of the server. They're just amethyst shards that were renamed to crystal meth. And let me just tell you, when I started, I had 16. So 10 out of 10 product. Exceptionally cool, would recommend. Really, everyone on this server has just worked so hard to make such amazing things. There's a full recreation of Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated on that side of the map. Obviously, there's the Technoplane Monument, which is obviously amazing. And really, every other build on this server just screams passion and fun, which is what Minecraft should really be all about. I seriously miss being part of a community that has this much dedication to its builds and to its members. Even if I can't queue a single game of Lightstrike on TubNet, I think that this 24-hour project that, did stretch to 10 days, but, who's counting, really is one of the coolest things I've seen from the Minecraft community in a really long time. I guess the only thing we can really do now is just sit and wait for Tubbo to remember that this server exists and then tore it and shut it down. But we'll see when or if that happens someday in the future. For now, I'm just really proud to have been a part of such an awesome project. Actually, I just realized I haven't even been on the cool ice boat track that people spent ages building up top. Ice boating champions, let's do it. It's time to go. Whoa. Whoa. I'm so bad at Mario Kart, you guys. It's not even funny. Deja vu. I just been in this place before. Higher on the street. Boat mechanics in Minecraft are not my favorite. I'm having a seizure.